Welcome back to the second part of your hands-on on HTML basic elements. In the previous first part, we'll be aware about the IDE VS Code and setting up the HTML documents and adding headings, paragraph, link, images, lists, and tables. And this today's sessions, we are going to cover the forms and text formatting tags and semantic elements, line break and horizontal ruler, and embedded videos. Okay, let me go to the session. Let me just open your. This is what the session we have been completed last classes. Okay, till this we have completed. Okay, let me open the boilerplate. This is going to be our boilerplate. Okay. Okay, the forms are going to be the best interactive of your web pages. Okay, let me name this site as forms, title form in HTML. Okay, fine. Here it gets changed. Let me open. Okay, let me open this. Yeah, we got form in HTML. Okay, before getting to creating a form, we will try to explore what are the various input types are available. Okay, what are the basic input types are there in the forms. So basic input types, we can say the single line. So I'll put it in the command. The basic input types. Okay, so in these input types, first we are going to cover text input. Okay, text input. Okay, probably when you say about the text input, it is going to be a single line. It is going to be a single line. Okay, just enter your name or enter your password. That kind of information can be get through this kind of input types. Okay, let me show this how. Just go for form tag. Okay, and sorry. Uh, use input type text. You can see here we'll get a single line. We'll get a single line text receiving uh, part have been there. Okay, okay. You can add text. What are the things you can add? You can name it. You can name this input type. Okay, I can name as username for your identification purpose when you are working with your CSS. Okay, and other one we can give placeholders. Placeholder in the sense like the what information you will get that can be there by default here. That is the nature of your placeholder. So what you are going to give naturally here, it is enter username. Okay, see, we have it. Okay, username. And we have other one. Suppose I want to get for password. Suppose I want to get it for password. Input type equal to password. Okay, and you can have name equal to, this is for identifications, now to work with your CSS. I'll name it as password. Okay, and as usual, you know the purpose of placeholder, just go with that. Enter password. Okay, so you can stop over here. Suppose if you want the field to be compulsory, just you can have it this term required. Okay, so without filling this data, your transformation, I mean your flow of application will not move to the next level. Okay, so you can have this required. Okay, so you may find there is a proper improper display of the each element. Okay, so let me make it that use this break. See here, small spaces will came. You have one more break. See, so how the appealing is happen. So appealing is very good over here. Okay, fine. So this is the basic one. We have text and we have password. We have so many things we are going to see related to the input. Okay, so the password purpose is marks the character. You can see here when I'm entering here, I'll type here techno syntax, so it is visible what character I'm, but when I do the same here, it is masked, the character is masked. The purpose of password input is to mask the entire characters. Okay, but here we don't provide real securities. This is just visual masking. Okay, so from this output you can don't have a myth, right? Your password is secured. Okay, just we are giving only the visual masking. We don't do the real security over here. For that we have a separate thing that to be done, it to be done for the forms. Okay, and the other category is email. Okay, instead of type text we're going to give email. Okay, input type, we have email. See here, we got this. Okay, this is only to get email data. Okay, so let me have one more. So if I want to get email, let me give this. We have to give properly with at domain. Okay, suppose techno syntax at gmail. Okay, so and here the validates the email format automatically. Okay, it validates the email format automatically. So we have to go with the exact formats. Okay, uh, and next type we have is number. Okay, input type equal to. Okay, and let me use this angular bracket. Okay, the nature should not change. The formatting should not change. Let me give here number. It takes it just you take just listen to this. Okay, number, and we are going to have the name to this. We are going to have name to this. Sorry, we are going to have name to this. Name equal to, what would be the name? Probably I may go for getting the age. Okay, and I can fix the age minimum value. Minimum value should be 18. Okay, and I can have the maximum age to be 99. Okay, so these informations can be given. Okay, here, so this is for getting your numbers. Okay, so you can have break over here, and you have one more break. Can have one more break. Okay, so let me try to give this age. See, I can scroll this till 99. Suppose I'll move to 20, right? I can do till 20. Nothing can be changed, right? That's a limit. That's the min value and max value we use for numbers. Automatically it will display over here. Okay, right? That is a use of input type. Okay, and other one we have a telephone number. Suppose we want to get any numbers, so for getting a telephonic inputs, in that case you can use input type. Okay, equal to tel. Okay, tel. Okay, and you can name it for your css constraint. I can name it as phone. Okay, and other things you can say the pattern of it. Pattern is the thing which gives you how to pattern the characters. Okay, so let me do this for you. The first thing is going to be just you are going to use the curly braces and everything to represent the number from 0 to 9 first. Okay, and I'm going to get three numbers, 0 to 9. First I'm going to get first three numbers, then I'm going to use hyphen. Okay, again I'm going to get 0 to 9. Okay, and and that is also should be 3. Okay, and finally uh, again I'm going to deal with 0 to 9. Okay, and and this time this is going to be 4 numbers. Okay, that's all. Okay, so let me check over here. So how your keyboard so looks like. First let me use this for your better visualization. Okay, see here, this is for your mobile numbers, 1 2 1 2 3 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let me say this first. Check this. So this is the pattern where you're supposed to receive it. Okay, this is a pattern where you are supposed to receive data. Okay, you can check the mobile device shows the telephonic keypad often used for pattern validations. Okay, and we have other thing, date and input. If you want to get for date and input, you can try this. Date. Okay, so what is that? This is going to be your password, and this is going to be your email, and let me click here. Or this is going to be your email, and this is going to be your number. Okay, and this is going to be your telephone. Okay, right. Now we are going to work with the date picker. Suppose I want to bring the date picker. Use this input type date. Okay, date picker, and you can have name everything. Okay, just can look here. Let me break. Not a data, it's a date actually. See here, you get date. Okay, so when you click on, you can able to get the today's date. Okay, and we have time picker also. So instead of this, we are going to use the same thing, break, and break, and time picker input, um, input type equal to time, input type equal to time. Okay, uh, okay, that's enough. Just close this here. Input type equal to time. Select. That's wrong. There is, see here, there is a error. I've given this Angular before the commands, inverted commands. Okay, you can choose and give. And we have other one which is called date local time. Okay, so date time local, you can go for combine the you can able to combine the date and time without time zones. Okay, you can go with this. Suppose let me try this. Uh, Input time equal to date date time hyphen local. That is enough. Here date time and everything. Both the things are get combined. Here I've gone separately. Here I've gone combined way. Okay, that's the difference. We combine the date and time without time zones. This may be useful for scheduling. So you may have a doubt. So we have date separately, we have time separately, you have combined this. What is the need for it? So these may be applied for scheduling purpose. Okay, and we have other category of thing which is called select. Select. Okay, we have select inputs, selection inputs. We have a lot of things are there. Checkbox. So everything is there. So from this we are going to select. Okay, we can have course or something else. We can have course. Okay, name as course. Let me give this as BR, and again have one more BR, a name course. Okay, within this you can have in many options. Options and values. I'm going to give Java. So let me name this as Java. You can see here one course is added. Suppose you have many courses, you can add this. So by calling the option button, okay, option. Let me do this once again. What happened? Okay, option value, and I'll go for Python. Okay, let me start here. Python. Here, when I choose, two options will be available: Java and Python. So that is the use of select inputs. We have number of select types of inputs. Okay, we can go with checkbox also. Okay, so so input type input type equal to checkbox. Okay, input type equal to checkbox. You can have dr over here for, okay, checkbox. Okay, I may have the checkbox for checklist, any kind of checklist. Okay, exam checklist. Okay, I'll go an exam checklist. Okay, let me give those checklist. Um, First, I can go for so let me put like this. Okay, I can go for um, pen. Okay, and you can use break here also. It will be better. Okay, this copy this. I want to type again, again. So we see here it is phone. Let me give a spin, and you can go for scale, and you can go for calculator, and finally all tickets. Okay, right? So if I'm going it, I'll be checking all these things. So if I have a checklist for the exams. So this is also one of the select inputs. We have other one which is called radio box. Let me paste this. Instead of this, I'm going to use here as radio box. Okay. So where you supposed to use here, it is for gender category. Okay. For gender category, we can use this radio, and male, and I'll use this once again. I'll use for other options, and this is going to be your radio box. Radio box. Okay. Here you have differences. So let me use break over here. I think I've one radio only, so it should change. It should change. 100% it will change. Let me preview this once again. So preview. You can see here main, and so one radio box. That's why it is not assembling. It should be a radio. Okay. So it should be a radio box. So radio button will be there. May, so preview. You can see here. So gen male and female. Okay. Fine. Another one, we have select drop. Already we have come across this. This is going to be your select drop. Okay, and we can accept the documents, file and media inputs. We can accept image inputs, color picker. Everything will be there. Let me go with images, yeah, a PDF or something else. Okay, let me go with this. Suppose in your form you are going to get a PDF type of document to be uploaded, or image to be uploaded. In that cases, you can go for this type of input type. Type equal to files, file. Okay, and you have equal to name equal to document. Okay, and you can accept what kind of the document you will accept. That case you have accept equal to uh, and you can give within double quotes what are the type of documents you will accept. I'll accept dot pdf, okay, and I'll use doc, and I'll accept a dot image format or docx format is there. So any format you can accept. Okay. Here I can go and choose the what any type of three type of images, not any type. What are the types we are when you're accepting images that can be taken? Okay, and so it is possible to take image input. Yeah, 100% you can go. So in that cases, you have to make small changes. You have to make small changes. So that to be done. Go for input type. You choose image, not file. Okay, you choose as image, and you are going to give the source equal to what sources you are going to. For example, I'm going to make use of this one. Okay, and uh, and and I can have this name, whatever I'll submit or whatever it is, okay? Or else, let me try this. Even you can add comma dot png, okay? So you can add those images also. You can do directly here, or else you can go for in this category. Okay, you can find this. Okay, you can find this. So even I can go with images, choosing the images. So if you have any images, you can add those images over here. So I can go with PDF, so it is added. Okay, similarly, all type of file types are being used here. Okay, suppose you want to bring your color pickers in your form as input type, you can do that also. Input type equal to use color. Okay, use color, and name equal to, I'll give favorite colors, and you can give values. Value equal to, so there is a typo error. Value equal to, you can give any values, hash ff triple zero. I'll go on it. This is going to be a red. So when I click on this, you'll be getting a color picker. From this, you can choose any ranges and any colors. So let me choose this. That will be taken over here. Okay. This is going to be your color picker. Okay, it get changed. See here. So and some of the specialized inputs are there. We can say range selectors. Okay. The range selectors input type equal to range. Okay, and see from the output you can get able to get what I'm trying to do here. Okay, range, I'll give name equal to volume, so you may understand now what I'm trying to do here. It is okay, and I'm going to fix minimum equal to 0, and max equal to 100. I'm going to in what steps it should move on. I'll be giving 1, that's all. Close this. See here, let me run this. Show preview. Let me open in the browser, the live server. So there will be visual slider control will be there. There will be a visual slider control will be there. See, you can see here it's not there, right? We are using only the color picker. Let me try this once. So input type equal to range. Okay, fine. Name, volume, and min 0 and max 0. Fine, fine and good. Let me try this. We didn't close it. That's why we are not getting it. We didn't close it. That's why we didn't get it. Uh, dr. Okay. So we can find the volume range. So we can give the name volume. Okay. So we can increases. the maximum and minimum. Okay, this is going to be your thing. Okay, and you can have a search input. Some browsers add search features. Same thing we can do over here. Here in this form, let me try this. So I'll give search. Okay, not give by directly like this. We go with input. Let me go with input. Input type equal to SARCH search. Okay, and a name equal to query. In what way you are going to search it? Okay, so I'm going to name it as query. I'm going to name it as query. Okay, then I'm going to have the placeholders there for understanding as search. So instead of giving the name, I have given here. Okay, just you can search anything. Hi. So now we search accordingly. You can have the search in your website also. Okay, if you want to have any URL things, you can give like this input uh, input type URL. Okay, and you can have the name a name equal to, so I'm going to choose here as website. Okay, and we have a placeholder for better understanding. What could be the thing is maybe your link. So I'm going to give the link https colon double slash and www dot google dot com. Okay, so let me see this output. They will ask to enter the URL. For example, the URL should be in this nature. So you can type accordingly. In that cases, you can use. So it validates the URL format, and also is in mobile it shows with .com key. So that is a great advantage of going for your type inputs. Okay. So and the next one is button inputs. So probably when you're having your forms, there is a much need of buttons. It's very important mandatory in order to navigate from your application form to another other level, other navigate to the other page where you wish to move after filling the forms. Okay, let me start this. So we go for input type equal to submit. Okay, and value equal to, I'll give here send form. Okay, see here we have a preview over here. We got send form. Let me close and use break. Let me make one more break. You can see here. Probably this break would be applied here. Okay, see here we have a form, send form. Okay, so that is a thing of your submit button, and we have a reset. Okay, it will clear the form. So while I'm filling, it make you to clear the form. That is a reset. We know about it. Reset form will make to clear the form which have been already filled. So let me tell you or visualize on the screen how to do that. Reset, the type is reset, and even you can give your customized name to that. Okay, reset, that's all. Close it. You can find here reset. Okay, reset which 100% is going to clear all the form fields. Okay, so we have to use this in a cautious way. Okay, sometimes they clicks when there is a need, when there is a no need of using clearing all the fields. In such cases it will make sometimes the user to be frustrated. That will be a chances of getting frustrated, so be conscious to use that. Okay, so we have a final touch which is called a generic button. We use a generic button. Okay, so let me start with this input 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 type. We have a name button. Okay, and we call the value as, so it depends upon your customization, but here I'll give us click me. Okay, and so you can call the functions. Okay, on click if you want to do any actions, so let's, yeah, on click equal to, you call the functions which are being used in your function by maybe with the support of JS. Okay, JS functionalities can be given here. Okay, you can see here. So when I click this, it will refer to the function my functions, and suppose if I ask them to move to the next page, or if you ask to pop up any other window, that can also be done over here. Okay. So for custom JavaScript actions, we will do by using this. And okay, and we have hidden inputs. Okay, we have hidden inputs. We want, if you want to store data not visible to the user, we'll be going for hidden inputs. Okay, I'll show how to do that. The same thing. The tag is same for all cases. Only the type will change. Okay, the type should be there in your mind according to the usage. Okay, of the type of fields. Okay, so here I'm going to use hidden, right? Hidden category. Almost we are not going to have any visibility there. So I'm going to give user ID, user underscore ID. Okay, for references. Then I'm going to give the value over here. I'm going to give value over here. Okay, and maybe the value will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all. See here. Let me see here. Okay, we have some more breaks. BR. Okay, you see here input. It is hidden, right? So the name is user ID. It is hidden. So it stores the data not visible to the user, but often used for session ID and tokens. So where we will supposed to use this kind of thing is will be used for session ID or tokens. Okay. These are the various important attributes we are being come across. So, and we have some of the attributes related to input types are, let me start in a command line. Okay. Some of the attributes we'll use, attributes used in input. Okay, input tags. Those attributes are: number one, it is going to be a name. Number two, it is going to be a value we already come across. Number three is going to be a placeholder. Okay. Number four, required. So we have been applied there, right? Already required. And five will be using disabled. Okay, disabled. You can try this. This may be the work you can try. And read only, and someone will be auto complete. Okay, auto complete. Okay, these are the some of the most frequently used um, attributes in your input tag. Okay, so before start working with any kind of forms, these kind of things to be explored, aware. Okay, so it is easy for you to style, or easy for you to create as per your customizations, or as per your client requirement need. You can change it out. Okay. So let me go with some simple example or simple form. Okay, the R will do some simple HTML forms. Okay, that will be good. Okay, I hope till now we are very clear. Okay, right. We'll go with the hands-on of your simple hands-on for your forms. Okay, so we'll try to create a login form for some company. This is what from this, from the work, from the thing we have covered now. So from that easy 100% we can able to do that. Okay, so I don't apply the styles over here. Without applying the styles, we try to create a login form. Okay, maybe the welcome to XY company, and maybe the image of the company over here. And so let me show like this. Paint. Okay, in the paint I'll show this. Okay, let me create this first. Maybe I may have forms like this. Okay, I have some text. I have some text. Welcome to XYZ. Welcome to XYZ company. Okay, let me elaborate this first. Okay, and may have some logo. May have some logo, and we have some text field. After the logo, we may have a text field. Let me go for thinner size. Let me have a okay, and we'll redo this. After that, we may have a submit button. This is going to be your form design. Okay, so we didn't apply the styling or not for better appealing. So this is what we are trying to do. For me, I use any title and may I use images and input type text single line, input type single line and submit button. Let me do this. Let me try this together in this session. Okay. Um, Simple login form. Okay. Uh, Go for a form. Just go to the just go to this form. Okay. So as I said earlier, I'll use H3. Welcome to XYZ company. Okay, so we have done this. Next, we try to add the image. We'll try to add the image. Image, image tag. SRC. I'll go with my images which I had it, and I'll give name as Teams image. Okay. Then if you want to have the reduced size, I would just do this here only with equal to 25 and height equal to again 25. Okay, and if I want to align, you can align that. Align text, align item center. Okay, it will align. Let me check. So after doing this, we go for the label. If you want to use the label, or you go with directly with input type. Input type. In my case, I go for input type directly. I call break. I put one more break. Okay. Input type and placeholder user name, and this is very essential, so I make it as required. Okay, done. I'm going to repeat this further. Input type, placeholder, password. Okay, and required. Done. So again, you're going to use a BR. Okay, let me go for the button input type, button, okay, button, and if you want to have the value, you can have the value equal to login. Okay, that's about it. Almost we have done this. If you want to have remember me, you can have the checkbox. Okay, we have one more break. Input. Oh, okay, sorry. So aligning, just we take this out and we'll take VR, take VR. Okay, fine. And let me take this out. So here we are going to use checkbox. Okay, checkbox. Okay, that's all. I use remember. There's an added one from the previous discussion in the paint when compared to that. Okay, remember me. Remember me. Okay, so let me read. Then when I click this, I can log in. I remember I'm logging. Let me open this in this our browser to check how the alignment is coming out. File server here. By using the styling, you can bring this all the content for putting all in a div to the center. Okay, as a container. Okay, you can do that. For basic things, I've given this. You can try this after starting with your CSS. Once again, we'll go with number of hands-ons to that. Okay. I hope you have been clear with the forms in HTML with various input types and also some hands-on for logging. Okay, kindly practice, and this could be your second part of your basic HTML hands-on, particularly focus on forms. Okay, in next sessions we'll be working on further things like text formatting, semantics, and embedded videos. Soon we'll see in that session. Thank you.